Friday. Happy Aloha Friday. Check out my Aloha pants. Aren't they fabulous? I hope you are feeling pretty good, if not okay at least. On this Friday, we've made it through another week. Hey, that's something to celebrate for sure. Let's get started stretching it out, shall we? We're gonna, in honor of Aloha Friday and tropical things, and because it's a little bit more dancey and fun, we're gonna do a little samba step. So starting with feet about hip width apart, nice bend in the legs, let your hips be soft and loose. We're gonna step on a back foot. I'm starting with my right foot. You can start with whichever foot you like. I'm gonna step back a tiny bit. My weight shifts back. I'm gonna step forward, and then I'm gonna step together. On the other side, back, forward, together. Back, forward, together. Back, forward, together. And you can soften it up. If your hips want to get in on the action and move a little bit, let them. If your arms want to move a little bit, let those go too. And if your shoulders want to get in on the action, let those go too. All right. So we're sambaing here. Just a little bit of juicing up. Give it some showgirl flair. So today I got smarter and stopped doing it harder, and I put a little, the link, the actual URL to all the classes and the cool things that I have going on in the description. So it's right there in the top of the video. Hopefully it's a clickable URL, if not a copyable one. Nice. Take a step a little bit further back, behind you. Yeah, to the side, so you're getting a little bit of a twist. Just mixing it up. And I'll be doing a show tonight. I'm going to be part of Quarantine's Volume 3, I believe it is. It broadcasts at 5 Pacific time. And the link to go ahead and get your reserved space to watch the videos. It's a whole 2-hour show. Not just me, but several other performers and lots of fun bits in between is on that link. And also on my Showgirl Temple and Eva Delicious Instagrams. And on my Eva Delicious page. All right, let's get wiggly jiggly in the shoulders. You can keep your knees going. Keep a little movement going. One shoulder going one way, the other going the other way. And rotate it. Rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. So keep going, keep going. I have set something up here, so hopefully I can see what's going on for all of you. There, I'm gonna see if I can get this live bit to pop up, and then hopefully I can see your comments and things. All right, I think I can see things. So today, if you send me messages, I think I can see them. Let's stretch it on up, pushing up, pedaling one leg and then the other. Long stretches. Pushing way out into the hip. Beautiful. Feeling good. I'm sure you're looking good. Nice. Coming to the ribs. You can spread your feet out a little bit further. Get some stability there. Bending the knees. We're just going to go one side and then the other. Side. Side. Nice, and then smoothing it out. Beautiful, and then forward and back. So slow at first. Some nice mobility there. The upper body. Sometimes when we sit a lot and we look at our screens a lot, we get stiff a lot here. So, forward, aside, center, aside. Nice. And rotate it around. Drawing a horizontal circle on the ground with your ribs. Beautiful. And pause in the middle. One side, side, center side. And rotate it around. Breathing. Beautiful. Come to the center. Spread your feet out just a little bit farther. Pull up your aloha pants if you need to. Swing from side to side, big hip swings. Let your arms go loose. Yeah. Feels good just to swing it around. Big hip circles. So pushing out to every side. You can roll through the feet. Keep your knees bent so that you have somewhere to go. And the other side. And your core a little bit engaged, even when you go back. Very nice. All right, let's get into some more stretchy stretch. A little bit wider of a stance now. I'm gonna rotate one leg in the hip socket, so all the way up here is where we start the rotation from. Pointing the toes out. Heel of the foot that's turned out is about midway between the arch of the foot that is facing straight forward. Your hips and your chest are going to stay straight forward as you extend your arms, reaching, reaching, reaching. Slide out. You can let this hip come out to the side, but do not let it poke forward, all right? And then you're coming down. You're going to come down wherever is safe and comfortable for you. So that could be your thigh, that could be your shin, that could be a little bit further. If you have that space, you're going to keep your ribs in alignment with your pelvis. You're not going to bow out like that. You're going to keep it in alignment. That might mean you don't come down as far, and that's totally fine. Today, hip adjustment. Today my arm feels better right here. You can have yours straight up overhead. You can put it on your hip. You can look down, you can look up, wherever is good for your body. Inhale there. And exhale, pushing into both feet. Beautiful. Circle that arm back there, the one that was lifted somewhere. Beautiful. Land on your hip, bend into that leg, and let's rotate forward a little bit. So again, you might stay up here. This might be your stretch on your thighs. That's totally cool and awesome. Your shins, or if you have space, you can come on down to the ground. Release your head. Don't let it hold any tension. And wiggle your head around. And wiggle your booty from side to side. Get a little bit of stretchy in there. Why not? Bend your knees wherever you're at, and we're going to roll it gently up. Flip your hair back as needed. Rotate in the socket to the other side. Toes pointing out, heel in the middle of the arch of the straight forward foot. Hips, ribs staying forward. Extending, reach, 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 reach. Beautiful, and come down. Thigh, shin, floor, lower, if that's what works for you. Check those ribs, make sure they're staying in alignment with your pelvis. Not trying to poke out. Pushing into both feet. Circling your arm back. Just enjoying that stretch. Beautiful. Hand lands on your booty. Bend your knee. Rotate your foot and come back to center again. Bending forward, maybe a little farther forward this time. Maybe your sit bones are waking up and your hamstrings are stretching out. You can start to point your sit bones toward the ceiling a little bit. bend your knees. I'm gonna come to center, so I'm gonna rotate my heels in so I have a little bit more stability here and stretch space. So this may be your stretch up here, that's super cool. If you have more space and you want to come down, go for it. Knees push into your elbows, elbows push into your knees. Endeavoring to drop your booty down, wiggle as you need to. Breathing here. Beautiful. Come a little bit forward, tuck one leg, come on down to the ground. Itch your nose if you need to. Let's see, what shall we do here? Let's do a little bit of a straddle. Let's continue on with that. So, coming to a comfortable straddle for you, push into the floor, lift yourself up and set yourself back down. So your hip bones are pointing right on the ground, okay? Excuse me. Wiggle here if you need to. Push yourself tall, and maybe this is your stretch. If you can keep your spine nice and straight and long, you're gonna come forward. Only as far as your spine stays nice and straight and long. I'm not gonna arch over. Ooh, I definitely need to wiggle here. Wiggle some kinks out. Rotate your ankles one direction. They need some movement and juice too. And rotate them the other direction. Lovely, lovely. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to a side from low in the waist and come on down. Feet are gonna stay flexed and pointing up, rhinestone. Knees and toes stay pointing up, back stays long and straight. Wiggle there if you need to. Get your release going. Nice. And wherever you are, take the hand that's in front, wrap it to the other side. So it could be on your thigh, it could be on your shin, it could be extended to your foot. Give yourself a little pull there. Backhand can stay tented up, giving you support, keeping you looking kind of upright so you're not cranking over. Inhale. Oh my goodness, it's a little tight under here. What have I been doing? Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Come on up. We're going to rotate to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Stretching nice and long. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Keeping your hip bones pushing into the ground, the back of your legs pushing into the ground, knees and toes staying upright. We're just inhaling, exhaling down a little bit more. Front hand reaches to the back side, grabs something to help you deepen that stretch. Keep pushing down into the ground. Oh my goodness, my hip over there is so disagreeable. Oh. Quite ready to get back to the chiropractor. But for now, I guess we'll just have to stretch together. Inhale, exhale, come on up. Beautiful, release that straddle. Feet, bottoms of the soles to come together. Bottom of the soles of the feet come together. Pushing, sitting up tall. Pushing your knees down. Keeping your sit bones into the ground. Opening it up a little bit further. Inhale, exhale, come forward. See if you can maybe use those elbows to push into your shins. Get your knees maybe a little bit lower to the ground as you keep your spine extended. Beautiful. Release that and just go ahead and curve over. Get a little stretch in the top of your neck. Just relaxing. So delightful. Nice. Inhale, dive your head forward. Come on up. Sit back. Adjust your hair as you need to. Let's do a couple side twists. So today we're going to extend our legs first. We'll give it a stretch here in preparation for our twist. So sitting up nice and tall, legs staying on the ground. Inhale, exhale, coming forward. If you need to spread out so you have a little bit of space between your legs, go for it. Keeping our spine nice and long here, pushing into the bottom of our feet, just like we would be standing on the ground, and keeping your spine long and extended. Not dipping the head, but keeping it lifted in alignment with your back. And this is another one of those. You stop where you start to curve. Welcome to keep breathing more deeply. Inhaling long. Exhaling, see if you can deepen a little bit. Or just inhale. Exhale, come on up. Take one leg, cross it over the other leg. So we're going to try and keep this foot planted into the ground and the other knee pointing straight up and our spine nice and long. So I like to tilt my hand behind me so I can push myself up long and make sure that my shoulder is rotated and I'm lifting myself up. I'm not going like this because that's not going to help me get any more stretchy, right? So deeply in the waist, using my using here to kind of lever me over and hold me. Stretch, 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 stretch. Keep pushing out into the leg that's extended. Inhale. Exhale over a little bit. Adjust as you need to. Breathing into all the sides of your ribs. The front, the back, both sides. Really round the chest out so you get stretch in all those spaces between your ribs. And release back to the front. I'll rotate to the other side. Extending. Crossing. Almost cross the same leg. Crossing the other leg over, pushing out here, wrapping, and now twisting low. Push myself up, nice. Keep breathing. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Or just inhale, exhale, coming around to the front. All right, getting a little bit more into the hips. So one leg coming in front of the other leg. You're welcome to do the stacking thing if that's your usual business. No matter what, your feet stay flexed to protect your knees. So sitting up straight, crawl it forward a little bit. Staying nice and long. Softening into that stretch. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent me messages and made comments. It's very nice to hear from you and know that I'm being joined in these stretches and movements and that they're helping other people out. So I really do appreciate hearing from you. And if you have requests for the stretches that you want to do or areas that you want to stretch out, do send them. You can comment on the videos, or you can DM my Showgirl Temple or Eva Delicious Instagrams. Ooh, inhale, bring it on up, and let's bend over toward the camera a little bit, or your screen. Nice side stretch. Stretching away. Beautiful. Up and over, 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 over. Now stretch away from everything. Keeping your ribs in alignment, so I don't want to poke out like this. I want to keep my ribs lined up so I get a nice stretch all along this side, deeply into the hip muscles. Even up under my arm, I'm getting a nice stretch by keeping it all connected. Beautiful. Lift it on up. And now stretch out your legs. We're going to go for a little quad stretch here. So coming down to your mermaid position, elbow under shoulder. You can put your hand out wide to support you if you like. Make sure you stay lifted under here, not collapsing. Bottom leg supports as you need it to. Top leg comes up, foot into hand, hand into foot. And I am keeping my knee coming straight out from my hip, so not poking forward, and I'm not pulling it way back. I'm just trying to stay nice and long. And then if you want more stretch, you can flex your glute muscle. It's a really nice, kind of relaxing way to stretch your quads. Breathing, 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 breathing. And release it. And then rotate on over to the other side, opposite foot, either on top or in front. Nice. Sitting up nice and tall, making your little triangle or stacking your feet on your knees. Feet stay flexed. Come on forward. You get a little bit lower this time. Keeping your sit bones evenly on the ground, so not leaning to one side or the other. Woo-wee. Good stuff, huh? Sometimes as you get in there a little bit deeper, you get a little bit of feeling of nausea. I don't know if that happens for all of you. All that gunk that's in there that needs to be released. That happens for me sometimes. Keep breathing through it. Let it out. Coming on up. Stretch up. And I guess we're going to go toward the camera. And drink lots of water when you're done. See if you can rinse all that stuff out of there once you've stirred it up and got it moving. And if you can, today, maybe go walk around or move around a little bit more after stretching. Just keep things circulating through your body. Drink some water, get it to circulate, move around a little bit before you sit down again to do whatever. Be productive at work. Binge on Netflix. I'm not judging. Sit up, come on over, shoulders staying down. Breathing, breathing. Just inhale it on up. And then come to mermaid on the other side. Keeping that nice angle, lifting up under here, bottom leg adjusted as you need, and pulling that foot into your hand, hand into foot, knee pointing straight down, ribs staying in alignment, not bowing out. I'm telling you this so much because mine want to do that. So if I tell you or I remind me. And flex that glute. Squeeze it if you want more stretch in the front. So good. Literally could do this for hours. And release it. Come on up. Come to whatever comfortable cross-legged position you would like to sit in. And tuck your chin in a little bit. So if you were to the side from here, you'd be maybe here. And then drop ear to a shoulder. I'm going to grab our goddess cards. You keep breathing. Relaxing there. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale up to center. And take it over to the other side. Softening, breathing. Oh my, all of the cards are really pulling today. This is interesting. We need all of the goddesses. All right, send me your energy to pick one clear guide. Who do we need the most for the next couple of days? She's definitely over here. All right, here we are. Oops. Glasses. Hathor. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Ooh, that is beautiful. And how wonderful for the weekend, right? You can go and receive lots of things over the weekend, hopefully. Message from Hathor. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need. Yet this must be balanced with receptivity or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing, giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. Simply say thank you for each gift and know that they're filling up your storehouse, keeping the divine flow going strong. Meanings of this card. Be still and listen. Release guilt about receiving. Ask for help. Increase psychic awareness. Know that you're in a learning cycle. Healing is occurring. Be more in your feminine energy. Child conception, pregnancy, or birth, including adoption or favorable custody arrangements, are issues in your life. Hathor is the beloved Egyptian goddess represented by the head of a cow to symbolize the sacred animal's life-giving milk and mothering. Hathor is a benevolent sky and sun goddess who helps with all aspects of child conception, birthing, and raising. Call upon Hathor to guide you in nurturing yourself and your loved ones. Well, that's beautiful. How wonderful. What a great guide for a gratitude practice, too. I don't know how much all of you follow a gratitude practice. And maybe you remember years ago, Oprah was all about making a gratitude list. I think that's the first time I started hearing it talked about publicly, but gratitude has always been really important in my family and expressing it, and like for when I was a child. And now I do just make a practice constantly of saying thank you for good things that show up in my life. And I try as much as possible, even for the challenging things that show up, to be thankful for the lessons that I'm learning when they happen. But I think it's just a wonderful practice when something beautiful shows up, arrives in front of you, or is just like bringing you some joy, like a blue sky, just to appreciate seeing that or having the ability to see it. And I also, every full moon, write in my journal gratitudes, just gratitudes. That is all. I don't criticize, I don't anything like that. I just write down gratitudes. So we have a supermoon coming next Tuesday. It's a pink moon, and this is so fun that Hathor is our guide, and she's encouraging gratitude for things. And I was thinking it would be really fun if we had a pink day. So I'm going to put out a post, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you want to pink it up, wear pink, find pink, pose in front of pink, whatever it is, let's do pink on Tuesday. And then be sure to post your gratitudes with your pinkness. Thank you so much for joining me in this space. I look forward to being back here again on Monday and stretching with you, and to seeing your posts about pinking it up.